amethyst underneath my pillow for protection as well. So baby, I'm strapped up, period, point blank. Ain't nothing coming back, ain't nothing coming in my body, ain't nothing touching me. Hello. So I'm sorry, I just don't play with my protection. Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having an amazing, abundant day. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about my astral projection experiences. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions on this, and the reason why I haven't been answering them was because I wasn't really an expert on that topic. I definitely had to practice. I was practicing for a couple of months before I could actually perfect the skill, which I did. So now I can share my experiences or the experiences I've been having when I astral project, and I'll tell you guys how I personally astral project and what it is and all that good shit in this video, and like the things and the beings I saw while I was doing it. It was I haven't done it in a minute because the last time I did it, it shook me the hell up. Like, I saw an alien and it was crazy. It was crazy, y'all. Like, it was so crazy to the point where I was so scared to go to sleep that I had to wait for my cousins to come out the shower so I can feel safe going to sleep. Like, I was getting myself scared and worked up, but it was still super fun nonetheless. So I'm going to tell you guys how I personally astral project and my experiences with it and all that good shit, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. By the way, don't mind the noise or like nature. I know y'all don't mind nature. I personally don't. It just got finished raining and it feels so peaceful right now. So I hope you guys are feeling that peaceful energy, and I hope this humidity don't fuck up my y'all know. Y'all already know. So the first thing I wanted to say is what astral projection is. Astral projection basically is leaving the belief that you can leave your physical body and your astral body can go and travel, and you can have like an out-of-body experience basically. So essentially you leave your physical body to roam the astral plane and the astral realm, and normally you will meet other beings. Sometimes you'll meet your ancestors or your guides. You can contact other beings, or you can just see other things, but your physical body is staying here wherever the hell you sleep in, and then your astral body, your spirit, is roaming, doing this thing. So that's basically what astral projection is. So I've been trying to practice and perfect this skill. I'm gonna be real with you guys. If you are a beginner, it's going to be extremely hard to do so, to perfect this skill and to start astral projecting. I definitely had a hard time doing it, but finally I know how to do it because I found a method that works for me. I know on TikTok they had this album, and I'm gonna put the album on the screen somewhere, but that album supposedly helps you get out your astral body, helps your astral body travel, but personally for me it did not work. So like I said, like if some things don't work, you have to tweak it and tune it so it can work for you. So what I personally used was this frequency. I think, hopefully I'm saying this right. If not, I'm gonna put it on the screen here, but it was 963 hertz. That frequency normally helps with your third eye, and that's the frequency I actually use to connect with my ancestors and always go in the astral plane whenever I want to talk to them. But I now use this frequency to astral project. So my personal routine to astral projecting is, first things first, I cleanse, I protect myself, I call on my ancestors to protect me as I travel. I make sure I get my crystals, which normally is amethyst and black tourmaline. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And it's a bracelet that I have, and I'll put it on me, and I'll put my amethyst in my hands or across my chest, or I'll put my amethyst underneath my pillow. I will get some Florida water and cleanse my third eye, and then I'll also say a verse from Psalms. Hoodoo, none of your business. So I say a verse from Psalms for spirit protection as I travel as well. I remember the first time I astral projected, I didn't even mean to do it. When I came back, my ancestors was like, you were not protected. You better make sure you strapped up and be protected next time, okay? Like, they did not play with me. They like literally was like, you were not protected, girl. This is what you got to do next time. And that's the routine that I am going to always do every time I astral project. So like I said, I call on my ancestors for protection. I say a verse from Psalms to protect my spirit as I travel. I cleanse my third eye with Florida water. I cleanse myself as well before and after the experience. And then I put on my black tourmaline bracelet for protection, and then my amethyst underneath my pillow for protection as well. So baby, I'm strapped up, period, point blank. Ain't nothing coming back, ain't nothing coming in my body, ain't nothing touching me. Hello. So I'm sorry, I just don't play with my protection. So after I do that whole beautiful routine, it's time for me to astral project. So I have like wireless headphones, or you can use some headphones, or if you are in a safe place where you don't have to use headphones, use this frequency to start traveling. So I'm gonna put the frequency on the screen and also in the description box below. So that frequency, I play it and I put it on forever how long I need to put it on. Now I just fall asleep. I just let my body relax and as if I'm falling asleep. Now before I do fall asleep, I set the intention of where I want to go, which is going to lead us to the first story. I said I wanted to go to the clouds. I said I wanted to go to the clouds. But no, my body decides to go see an alien. I don't listen to myself. I don't listen. I'm not a good listener, clearly. But anyway, so you set your intention for where you want to go. I personally wanted to go see the clouds. I definitely wanted to I just wanted to like travel over the clouds, look at the sky or the sun as it's setting or whatever. That's what I was thinking. That's I didn't think that, but that's where I wanted to go when I said the clouds, but I was somewhere else, whatever. And I just start falling asleep and I let my body relax. And as I'm relaxing, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of like, I can't even explain it. I know some people explain it as if you gotta make sure you think that your body is waking up and you walk, or like you just think that your spiritual body is getting up, but your physical body is staying there. That did not work for me because I realized I was thinking too hard on me leaving my body instead of just relaxing and letting it go and just, you know, being a being that's present in the present moment. So what I personally do is just fall asleep after I set that intention. I say, okay, I want to astral project to so and so. And after that, my body just goes to sleep. I relax, I calm myself, and then I astral project, bitch. But the thing is, I don't feel myself get out the body. I just know I'm out my body when I start seeing shit. When I start seeing things, or like when I slam right back into my body after I came back from experience. So that's how I knew that I astral projected. But I personally don't really see myself actually lift up out the body. That's just personally for me, but I know I'm not in my body. So after I set my intention, I'll fall asleep, boom, I'm astral projecting. I'm traveling the fucking universe. I'm doing my thing. I'm minding my business a little bit. But now I told you how my routine goes, how I astral project, what astral projecting is. Now let's tell you about the experiences, because I'm pretty sure I just realized there are dogs barking. I just realized that. Don't mind them. They just don't mind them. Let's get into the actual story that you guys have been waiting for. So this is not my first time seeing an alien, but this one actually had me fucking shooked up. This is my second time. This astral projection experience is the second experience I had. So with this experience, I was just, you know, traveling. I saw some certain things. I saw like a shadow figure rise up my side of the bed. That's when I knew it looked like it was trying to come into my body, but the thing was, I was not scared. Like, I was like, okay, anyway, I'm protected. Spirit got me. You go get a job. Like, that's how I really was with it. But I did see the being rise up and just look at me with its, like, the eyes that was in that black shadow. So I did see something like that. It was just a lot of stuff, but the thing that I vividly remember was, out of nowhere, I saw the back of the head of this oval shaped figure, and this figure was gray. So it started to slowly turn around. Like, this is the speed in which it was turning around towards me. And then I saw black oval shaped eyes, and I looked deep into these eyes, and something in me got so scared. Like, the alien was not trying to attack me or anything. It was just looking at me. Like, they were just looking at me, and I started to freak out. So I felt the scream bubble within me, like from my stomach up to my heart, up through my freaking throat, out my mouth. I felt that, and I screamed dead in their face, and I just screamed so loud, and it sounded like auto-tune, but also like flashing static. So that's how my scream was sounding like. And then after a little bit, they start to scream back at me. So I think I scared them while scaring myself. Like, I just sat there and scared myself. I sat there and put the fear in my heart, and it just started screaming in their face. And then they screamed right back at me, and right then and there I was like, I want to go back. I want to go back to my body. So I immediately say, go back, and I started to drift downward. Like, I felt myself drift back down. And as I was coming back down, I was seeing like other beings as well. I saw a fairy just like fly up in my face. It smiled at me and went like this, and then something like this, and then it flew away, but I knew I was just coming right back down into my body. And I just saw flashes of light, like rainbow-ish, but it wasn't really rainbow. So I saw the fairy and I was like, oh, it's so cute, it's so pretty, but I was like, no, I gotta go. I'm not no. Those eyes were like pitch black, and it scared me so badly. So after that, I slammed back into my body and I went like this, and my body felt really heavy. So be aware, if you do start wanting to astral project, when you come back to your body's going to feel heavy. It feels like you're not going to move. So that's how you know that you had an out of body experience, if you don't feel yourself actually exit your body. But that's how you will know that you have exited your body, when you come back into it and it feels super heavy, like you can't move, almost like sleep paralysis, but you're not in your room, you're somewhere else. So after that happened, I woke up. So I was trying so hard to get myself up, because like as I said, my spirit just left my body. It's trying to get myself back together. I was disoriented. So when I woke up, I sat up and I started to laugh, because it was just so funny. Like we just started screaming back at each other, like it was like one of those comic tropes. It was just so freaking funny. But the thing is, I scared myself so badly, I had to pee, like so badly. So I had to run to the bathroom and pee. Like that's how badly I scared myself on this experience. So when I was finished, I made sure that I cleansed my third eye, because I saw that being. Even though I did it beforehand, I just did it after, and then I cleansed myself. I kept on my black tourmaline because the bitch was really scared, okay? And then my amethyst was good, and I was like, thank you, spirit, for protecting me on this journey and all that good stuff. But yeah, after that, I wanted to go back and astral project, but I was already up. I had a YouTube video to record, and I was just very jittery and filled with anxiety. Not anxiety, but excitement, because it was super fun, y'all. Like, even though I was scared, it was really fun. That experience kind of put things in perspective for me, because my ancestors have been letting me know that my spiritual powers are growing, and just me finally being able to astral project after so long of practicing it was kind of just like, I had to sit with myself for a couple of days and like, wow, I'm really growing. Like I'm really on the next level. And it's just like, it's such an amazing experience when you finally let go of the fear and that anxiety, although it can be risky. So if you are a beginner if you are a beginner or like easily scared of things like this, don't do it just yet. Please wait until you are ready, and when you'll know when you're ready, when you think about astral projecting, or you think about getting out of your body and it doesn't bring fear or anxiety in your heart. So that's how I personally knew I was ready, because when I was thinking about astral projecting and when I was working and practicing, I was super scared. I had anxiety and fear around astral projecting, and once I worked on that fear and anxiety, it was super easy for me to do it and to finally take that next step. Now, I'm not saying like once you actually astral project, you won't be scared. Like I was scared, pure point blank. But that's just a little tip to help you guys out. To astral project, I highly recommend you balance yourself, because you're basically opening your third eye, and if you're not ready to open your third eye when you astral project, you're gonna see some shit and it's gonna scare you. Okay? But yeah, that was my first experience with astral projecting. And no, it wasn't my first experience. That was my second experience with astral projecting. My first experience was when I didn't even know it happened. My first actual experience with astral projecting was kind of just random. I didn't expect to do it. I was just working on my third eye, and out of nowhere, I just ended up fucking astral projecting. But for this one, I actually met a different species of alien. This species actually had like a oval head. The other one had like a teardrop type head, but this one had an oval head. It had tentacles at the bottom, and that's what I saw last before I went back to my hot body. But first, we was just in this like garden landscape. So basically, I can't describe it well, but it was like a, if y'all saw that Melanie Martinez Crybaby, no, it was her recent video. It was her recent album movie, and that garden that she was in, it looked like that. Like basically, if you were a rich person, you had just like a very beautiful garden, pretty butterfly, and if you had just like a very beautiful open garden space, that's how it looked. I was sitting, and I was in a different body. Like, I was looking really different, so I was not looking like myself. So I was in a different body, and I was sitting on this like grass ledge thing, and I was sitting next to somebody else, which was one, the alien, and then the other person, I don't know if they were an alien as well, but they was there too, and there was a guy. So this alien was looking for someone, like their boyfriend or something like that, and they was like about to be like, they was finna go crazy, like they was finna have a fucking fit. So I was just sitting there, and I was like, no, I don't know where this person is or anything like that. And this is how I knew I was protected, because this is when she like showed her true form, because she started to enter the other person there. Like, she could have entered me, but she didn't do that. And that kind of put everything in perspective. I'm like, wow, I'm really protected. Like, I'm really protected, because that was the first time I never really protected myself, did that routine that I told you guys at the beginning of the video. I didn't do any of that when I astral projected. So that's just let you know that your ancestors will be protecting you, baby. So she entered his body with his tentacles to try to find out where her boyfriend is, like that. And I was just looking at them in like horror, and I was like, what the hell is going on? And you know what the funny thing is? Her boyfriend popped up. After she done showed her true form and everything, her boyfriend popped up. That just lets you know that I ain't gonna say what I want to say. But so after her boyfriend popped up, me personally, I felt that everything was gonna go left. So I was starting to leave. I was like, okay, I want to go back to wherever I was. I want to go back. And as I was leaving, I was still seeing her enter that person's body, while her boyfriend was like, hey, I'm here. And it was started to get very staticky and very static flashing type sounds, like poing poing poing. That's basically how I describe it, but it was very intense. And that just let me know that I was going away from that plane and going back into my body. And before I exited, I saw a name written, and it said Alice, and then it just closed out like a TV screen, basically, if you can imagine that. So I went back into my body. Like, again, my body was super heavy. Like, I knew I exited my body, and I was just like, wow, what was that? What was that? It wasn't as crazy as the second experience, but it definitely was something that was very interesting to see, my very first time of astral projecting. So yeah. So that's pretty much my astral projection story so far. I'm definitely going to do some more in the future, but I definitely had to take a break after that last one. Like, I was really shook, baby. I was shook to my core. So yeah, I'm going to be doing more, of course, and I would definitely tell you guys my stories and my experience about it. Let me know if you guys want to make this a series. If so, what would you name the series? Comment it down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and got some cute information on how to astral project. I highly recommend trying to find a routine that works for you, because if I didn't find this routine, I don't think I would be able to astral project. But I will put the frequencies down below, and I will put a link to the tweet to show you guys exactly step by step what I do in order to astral project, if you guys are wanting to know that, or I'll do it in a blog post, but you'll know when I put it down in the description box. But yeah, oh, I almost forgot, guys. So many of you guys have been asking me when I will restock my tarot deck, and since so many of you guys have been requesting it, I decided I am going to do it maybe this Friday, maybe. Make sure you subscribe to my newsletter to know exactly when they will be going back up for pre-order. But definitely, it may be this month. It really will be this month. So thank you guys so much for your love and support on my decks. I didn't know you guys loved it that much, but yeah, it means so much to me that you love it. So I hope they'll be coming back in stock, which they will. Y'all know I can't keep my mouth shut. Y'all know that. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, make sure to like and subscribe to see more from me, and hit that notification button to be notified whenever I post. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye, my loves.